Hello sewing friends, it's Diane from Spencer Rugg Sewing Patterns. Today I am here to share with you a free, super quick, super easy tutorial for a raw edge card wallet. It makes a lovely slim wallet just to slip in your trouser pocket, or to give gift cards at Christmas or at birthdays, or just to add cards and cash, or just cards either side for just to slip in your bag, or just to use with extra cards. So it will hold 2 or 3 cards either side, or you could use one side for some notes. You can download the pattern from the link in the text below the video. Just scroll on down and print that off using Adobe Reader so it prints at the right size. If you haven't printed PDF patterns before and used Adobe Reader, I also have a video to help you with that, but it's really straightforward and simple. I'll put a link in for that too, and I'll add one up here somewhere, and I never know which side. So print off the paper pattern pieces, cut them out, and then I find that sticking them on with a little bit of clear tape onto your fabric and then cutting out actually helps me cut a lot more accurately than just using a rotary cutter and some pattern weights. So it's really super quick because we don't have any seams to finish. It's a raw edge wallet, but if you did want to make one in quilt cottons or other fraying fabrics, I've also got a pattern for that. So if you head to my blog at www.spencerrugg.com and search for the glitzy card wallet, you will find another pattern there suitable for fraying fabrics for a card wallet. Again, I'll link it in below so you've got all the details. So it is a really simple item, but you can pimp it up as much as you like. So this one, I added a motif in heat transfer vinyl to it before I made it up. This one I made in leather. I added a badge and I even edge coated it. So all of a sudden you have a designer wallet that you can use every day. So as I say, dress them up or down, however you wish. So that's enough of me waffling. Let's go sew. So I have made a PDF for you to download. Just head over and download that, print it off, cut it out. It's just one piece of each. You'll find an outer piece and 2 pocket pieces. So I've cut that out, and literally it is so simple. Cut out your main body piece. I've actually added a little bit of HTV on there, so it makes a nice gift wallet when I've made it up. I'm going to give this as a Christmas gift. Don't tell my cousin, she'll never know. So turn it over to the wrong side, and then I'm going to take my pocket pieces. So you'll notice you've got a piece B right and a piece B left. Pretty self-explanatory. We're just going to lay those on the outside edges, so matching up the curved edges of each side. Match it up really nicely and clip it together. So you can see I have got the pocket pieces to each outside edge, and I've matched up the curved edges on the front and the back, on the pocket pieces and on the outer. I'm going to flip it over just to make sure I can't see any of those pockets or the wrong side of the pocket. You'll see there, I just need to nudge that one in a little bit. Don't want to see the wrong side. You can actually trim it down afterwards, it's easy enough to do, but even easier if you get it positioned correctly in the first place. So there we go, you can't see the wrong side of the pocket pieces on the right side of the item when you stitched it on, if you clip it all in the right place. So we're ready to sew that, and literally I'm going to stitch around the outside edge from the outer. From the side of the outer, just because my stitching's got to be neater if I sew it that way around. That's literally it. If you want to, you can top stitch those edges first, but for speed, if you're making lots of these, then just whack them on and stitch around the outside, and literally you can get these banged out in 5 minutes. So let's stitch that. I'm going to use a stitch length of about 3mm. This is cork I'm using today, but anything that's non-fraying fabric. You could use cork, leather, vinyl, felt, anything that doesn't fray that you can leave a raw edge on is suitable. So as I say, I'm using cork, so I'm going to use a stitch length of about 3, and I'm using a Microtex needle in my machine. So we're going to stitch all the way around. Stay as close to the edge as you can, about 1/8 of an inch or 3 mil. So there we are, there's our card case. Now we're ready to put our cards in, but if you wanted to, you can also draw a little line on there in chalk along the centre and do a line of top stitching, so I will do that. I haven't got a ruler with me, but I'll just fold it in half and just briefly mark where my centre point is, top and bottom, and I'll wing it today. I would mark it normally and measure it out. But you can see there, so I'll just stitch between the two. Again, trim those up. And there you have it, a really cute little card case for credit and debit cards or for gift cards. So you can see I've made that little line on there, which just gives it a nice little flourish at the end. Just makes it a little more professional looking. So you can see when you fold that in half, it's just nice on the spine. So let's add our gift cards or credit cards. Each side holds 2 or 3 cards. There's plenty of room in there. Fold it up and we're ready to give that as a lovely gift or to add it to your bag.